Thailand has always been the crown jewel of Southeast Asia's tourism scene. Golden beaches, buzzing nightlife, and world-famous hospitality made it one of the most visited countries in the world. But in 2025, something shocking is happening. 5-star hotels, once booked solid and charging sky-high rates, are suddenly cheaper than ever. I'm not talking about small discounts or last-minute deals. I mean luxury rooms in Bangkok, Phuket, and Chiang Mai for prices that make you do a double take. So what happened? Why is Thailand's tourism industry in freefall, and how does that turn into a win for travelers like us? Stay with me, because what I'm about to share will change the way you think about luxury travel in Thailand. And it might even save you hundreds of dollars on your next trip. Let's start with a moment that caught me off guard. I opened a booking app looking for a hotel in Bangkok, and I saw the Shangri-La listed at a rate cheaper than a 3-star in Sydney. At first, I thought it was a glitch. But it wasn't, it was the new reality of Thailand's post-tourism boom era. In 2019, Thailand welcomed nearly 40 million visitors. Hotels were packed, rates were sky-high, and getting a last-minute room at a 5-star was nearly impossible. Now, occupancy has dropped dramatically. Some nights, entire floors of luxury hotels sit empty, waiting for guests who never arrive. I checked into a 5-star property in Phuket that once catered to international celebrities. The lobby, built to impress, echoed with emptiness as I walked in. The staff smiled warmly, but it was clear they were serving a fraction of the guests they once had. And the rate? Less than what I'd pay for a basic chain hotel back home. The story repeats across Thailand. In Chiang Mai, a city once buzzing with tourists during festival season, boutique 5-stars are slashing rates to keep rooms filled. Even Koh Samui, long known for its honeymoon-worthy villas, is offering packages that include breakfast, spa treatments, and private pools, all at shockingly low prices. The first reason is oversupply. Thailand built an incredible number of luxury hotels in the last decade, expecting tourism growth to continue endlessly. Glass towers, beachfront resorts, and jungle hideaways popped up in every corner. But when global travel slowed, that supply outpaced demand. I remember sitting at a rooftop bar in Bangkok, talking to a manager who confessed, "We're fighting each other for the same smaller pool of guests." That competition drives prices down. Another reason is changing traveler habits. Many visitors are choosing Vietnam, Bali, or even the Philippines for cheaper alternatives. Thailand still offers amazing value, but with so many new destinations in the region, the flow of tourists is spread thinner. Hotels feel that gap immediately. Currency fluctuations add another twist. With the baht moving unpredictably, international visitors sometimes find themselves paying far less when booking in dollars or euros. On top of that, longer visa restrictions and political concerns have made some travelers hesitate. Even a slight dip in confidence creates massive ripples in the hotel industry. But let's step away from the economics for a moment. What does this look like for someone actually booking a room? I stayed at a 5-star riverside hotel in Bangkok, the kind of place with chandeliers, marble floors, and staff who greet you by name. My nightly rate? Less than $120. For context, that same property charged triple just 5 years ago. And yet, here I was, lounging by an infinity pool overlooking the Chao Phraya River, paying hostel prices by Western standards. In Phuket, I found a beachfront resort that once catered exclusively to honeymooners. The room came with a private balcony, direct beach access, and a breakfast buffet fit for royalty. The cost? Less than dinner for two in Los Angeles. It felt surreal, like stepping into a dream that was somehow affordable. Chiang Mai gave me another surprise. Boutique luxury hotels with teakwood designs, rooftop gardens, and spa services were going for under $70 a night. Walking through the lobby, I felt like I should have paid more. But the reality of Thailand's tourism crash made these deals possible. I spoke with a local taxi driver who summed it up perfectly. Before, hotels were full every night. Now, they wait for guests who don't come. That emptiness translates into opportunity for travelers. Hotels would rather fill a room at a discount than leave it dark. This is why you'll find packages with extras that feel unbelievable. Free airport transfers, spa vouchers, daily cocktails, and even guided tours are being bundled into cheap stays. I remember booking one of these deals in Krabi. Not only did I get a suite with ocean views, but the package included a longtail boat tour to the islands. All for the price of a budget stay in Europe. For travelers, this is the golden window. You're stepping into 5-star spaces without paying 5-star rates. But let's be clear, cheap doesn't mean the experience is lacking. The staff are still trained to deliver world-class hospitality. The facilities are still polished, clean, and designed to impress. If anything, the lower occupancy makes the experience more personal. I had an entire pool deck to myself one afternoon in Phuket. It felt like renting a private villa. In Bangkok, the spa attendant told me, "You're our only booking today." That meant I had an entire spa facility to myself for a fraction of what it should have cost. These are the small luxuries that turn affordable stays into unforgettable memories. Still, it's important to understand why this is happening. Tourism downturns are never easy for the people working in the industry. Every cheap stay is also a reminder of how many staff members rely on guests for income. Hotels cut prices to survive, but they also depend on every traveler who walks through the door. That's why I always recommend being generous with tips. Even when rates are low, small gestures can make a huge difference for the people serving you. So what's the smart way to take advantage of this crash? Timing matters. Midweek stays, off-season travel, and flexible bookings unlock the best deals. I've seen prices drop by half overnight just because a booking was shifted by a day or two. Apps and flexible cancellation policies make this game easier than ever. It's also smart to look beyond the big chains. Smaller boutique 5 stars are often more aggressive with discounts because they can't rely on global loyalty programs. One Chiang Mai boutique I stayed in had only 30 rooms. They offered me free breakfast, late checkout, and even a guided city tour as part of my stay. Those extras stretched the value far beyond the nightly rate. It turned a cheap booking into a rich experience. Another tip is to look for loyalty hacks. Some chains are doubling reward points or offering status fast tracks to lure back guests. That means your cheap stay today could also unlock free nights down the road. A win-win situation for any frequent traveler. Now, you might wonder if these prices will last. The truth is, tourism is cyclical. Thailand will eventually bounce back. When that happens, rates will climb again, and this golden window will close. That's why 2025 might be the best year in decades to experience Thailand's luxury at bargain prices. I think back to that rooftop pool in Bangkok. The skyline glittered, and I realized that if I didn't know the rate, I'd assume I was in one of the world's most expensive hotels. But I knew the truth. The crash made this dream accessible. And I couldn't help but feel grateful to be there at the right time. Travelers who take advantage now will tell stories years later. Stories of sipping champagne in 5-star hotels for the price of budget stays. This is the paradox of Thailand's tourism crash. It's tough for the industry, but it opens doors for everyday travelers to step into luxury. So if you've ever dreamed of staying in Thailand's best hotels, 2025 is your chance. Don't wait too long, because when tourism rebounds, these prices will vanish. And while you're enjoying every moment of affordable luxury, remember to stay smart in crowded areas. For peace of mind, check the link in the description below for my recommended anti-theft backpack. Now I want to hear from you. Would you book a 5-star in Thailand at these prices, or do you think it's too good to be true? Drop your answer in the comments, and I'll reply with personal tips on how to find the best deals. If this video gave you value, hit like to support the channel. Subscribe for more affordable luxury insights from across Asia and beyond. And turn on notifications so you never miss the next shocking travel truth. Because sometimes, the world's best luxury isn't in Paris or Dubai, it's in Thailand, when you least expect it.